Hello, and welcome to the Ezra Synagogue. With its classical basilica shape, it is recognized as one of the most ancient synagogues in the world. For well over a millennium, it served as the central synagogue of the local Jewish community in Egypt. In fact, a tradition holds that in the 7th century BCE, Jeremiah the prophet built here an altar. Located in Fustat, a part of today's Old Cairo, this synagogue has a history as extensive as the neighborhood itself. Let's start with Moses. A local tradition holds that adjacent to the synagogue, there was once a canal flowing with water from the Nile, where Moses was found by Pharaoh's daughter. Another tradition is even engraved in golden letters on marble tablets inside the synagogue, and tells of Moses praying before God in this very location. It reads, "A legend held by the residents of the city tells that in this place prayed Moses the prophet, and about this place it is written in the Torah. Then Moses went out of the city and spread his hands towards the Lord." And it's accepted by them, the residents, that this was the place where his prayer was. Another tradition mentions Ezra the scribe, a prominent biblical figure from the 5th century BCE. He wrote a Torah manuscript that he gave to the local Jewish Egyptian community, which was kept in a very special cupboard beside the Ark of the Ben Ezra synagogue. This association with Ezra is the source of the synagogue's name. Originally called the Ezra Synagogue, somewhere along the way it turned into Ben Ezra. This synagogue has an international reputation due to its antiquity and the many traditions associated with it. Since ancient times, as long as there was a vibrant Jewish community in Cairo, the Ben Ezra Synagogue was a holy pilgrimage site. So let's have a glimpse at the impressive pilgrimage space. The synagogue, as it stands today, is the result of rebuilding works from 1889 to 1892, and extensive restorations between 1989 and 1991. These preservation efforts continue to this day. But why all the changes? Well, human intervention and natural causes are taking their toll on the physical space. Basically, the synagogue has gone through a number of iterations, though it has kept the same basic structure. The two-story building is long and narrow, with the men's section on the ground floor and the women on the top floor. On the ground floor stands the white marble bima, an elevated platform from which the cantor leads the prayer service and the Torah is recited. There is another marble platform, the mastaba, a feature that is unique to this synagogue. It is carved with gilded writings, including the tradition linking the site of Moses' prayer to this very location. It also houses a mikveh with a large and small dipping pool, and the room where the Beit Din, or Jewish council, sat. The synagogue was home to bar mitzvahs, weddings, and secular ceremonies. Still, we would be remiss not to mention the reason you may have already heard of this incredible building. That would be the Cairo Geniza, a storage of worn-out books and papers, mainly written in Hebrew and Judeo-Arabic. The Geniza chamber is located in the synagogue's attic, reachable on the left side of the women's gallery. The items were placed in it through a small hatch that still can be seen today. But what was written in the books and papers stored here? There were canonical texts written by Maimonides and Saadia Gaon, liturgical poetry, and fragments of Torah scrolls, alongside secular legal documents, personal correspondence, and even some shopping lists. In fact, this Geniza housed the largest collection of medieval manuscripts spanning 1,000 years of documentation. The Geniza's treasure of documents provides us with insights into not just the community's religious happenings, but also their day-to-day lives. While these fascinating, story-revealing documents are dispersed throughout many universities worldwide for research and maintenance, the synagogue stands tall and in place. Its antiquity is further reflected in its multiplicity of names, known as the Geniza Synagogue, the Eliyahu Synagogue, or the Shamiyin Synagogue, where Maimonides used to pray. Through its communal and global importance, and through distinct design, the Ben Ezra Synagogue continues to reflect traditions and stories from its millennia-old history.